Hello, so it is week 8, run 1. This week's going to be a bit weird for me because I've got 2 runs through the week, one today, one tomorrow, and then I'm moving on Friday and over the weekend, so then my 2 long runs will be sometime next week, either through the week or at the weekend next week, so it'll be actually spread over 2 weeks, which is why, as I've said before, I've worked in starting a week early so I could work that in because I knew I was going to be moving at some point. So yeah, the 2 runs this week through the week are going to be here in Cambridgeshire, around where I am, and then the 2 long runs at some point next week will be in the Lake District, so that's very exciting. It is 5 o'clock now, in fact it's nearly 5:10, and it's still light. Yes, the light evenings are coming. So I'm going to take the camera with me this afternoon to see if we get any footage. I don't know if I'm going to make my run completely in the light. I've got to do about an hour. I think I'll probably just be finishing when it's getting a bit dark, so we will see. But yeah, see you in a bit. It is week 8, run 2. This is going to be my last run in Cambridgeshire. Before we move, we're moving on Friday. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow I've got all day off packing, so the next 2 days is going to be packing and unpacking, so lots of exercise happening there. Bit of strength training if you like, that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. But yeah, last run in Cambridgeshire before we move, off to do just a nice and easy 5k, and it's still light and I should be able to get my 5k done before it gets dark. So I've got my Godmanchester running club vest on for my last one, and we'll see you later. Right, it's our last morning in Godmanchester. We are moving today. It's all a bit chaotic. Yesterday did not go as smoothly as we would like. We didn't fit as much in the van as we'd hoped. So Tom's gonna have to make 2 trips. There's still a few bits here that we haven't been able to take. And then there's a garage full of boxes at his mum's house as well. But other than that, we're all packed up as much as we can be. So I'll just show you what the house used to look like. So this was our old living room. This is the kitchen. We quickly go upstairs. We've got the bathroom, and then the bedroom, which Sirius is currently running around crazy like. So that's what we had, and yeah, we are moving to a bigger house, so we are nearly done here and then we'll be on the way. Hello, morning. So technically we're on week 8, even though it's the week after my last run for week 8, because in the meantime we have moved. So that was my obviously starting week early, which made account for that. But yeah, week 8 and actually run 3. So I've got 2 back-to-back runs today and tomorrow. Today is nearly 9 miles, tomorrow's 8 miles. But yeah, we're in our new house. I've started doing my little running corner in my room. So I've got my medals up and I've got all my bits in my drawers and everything. Sirius is looking out the window. Sirius, stop barking at things at the window. Yeah, so today it will be my first run from the new house. I'm going to go do a bit of exploring, go down by the canal, down by the bay front, and then maybe go up Hood Hill. I think that's going to be hard, and do that. So yeah, we're going to have a little bit of exploring today, so I don't really know where I'm going, and just have a look around. I think it's not, I'm going to be tired because we've pretty much been non-stop for the last 5 days, unpacking and everything to get any sort of normality back. But yeah, I'm going to take some snacks with me and do that. I'm also going to try out the new Garmin InReach Mini that we have. I don't really need it today because I'm not going anywhere really far or anything, but I thought that would be a good time to try it specifically for that, so that you're not trying it when you need it. yeah, so we're going to go and do that, and then I'll have a nice bath afterwards and then continue unpacking this afternoon. But see how we get on. Unfortunately, it's a little bit dreary outside today, which is a bit of a shame because actually this is our 6th day here now, and from the previous 5 days we've only had 1 day of rain, and the rest actually were really nice sunshine. Yesterday was lovely, so it's a bit of a shame. It's a little bit I think it's going to have showers and stuff, hence the cut, but that's fine, I don't mind. I'd rather have had the showers today than when we were unpacking the van, to be fair. That would have been horrendous. So yeah, we'll get going. I'll show you my new area that we're in and see how we get on. See you in a bit. So this is the canal path. Apologies, it's a bit windy. It's really nice though down here. We take the dogs down here most days, and yeah, just the canal runs all the way down to the seaside, which is where we're headed, and then we'll run across a bit before we turn round and head towards Hood. It's a bit wet and it's a bit windy, but I don't mind. I'm enjoying being out and exploring, and yeah, see how we get on. Got a bit heavier, but as you can see, we're at the sea, and that is part of Morecambe Bay. Well, as to be expected, the further away I get from the coast, the less windy it is. I'm actually just next to the Blacksour site. Hood is, if you can see it off in the distance up there. We're only like 2.5 miles away, but yeah, I'm going to turn around now and head back down this road and then back down the canal. Show you some things as we go down. So I missed stuff on the way up because I wasn't sure what I was going to come across, but there's a nice little pub at the end as well, so yeah, we'll see how we get on. Nice little pub and hotel actually at the end of the canal, so anybody comes to visit us, they can either stay there, we can go for a meal, like take the mums there for a meal. About the cargoes and ships that was at the canal when it was operational, and that is the old canal gate when it used to be a working canal. I think it's quite nice that they've left it there. There's another bridge further up as well that used to be a sort of moving bridge as well, but it's obviously not operational now, and it just straight out to sea. Our house is about there-ish. This is the old moving bridge, back when it was actually a working canal. This is Ford Park. It's not very big, but you can bring the dogs here and let them off on that side. I'm not sure if I will, because as the bit we're walking on right now, like cars can come through. I don't think it's very busy, but I don't trust Sirius not to run in the middle of it. But yeah, it looks like they're doing some works, because I think there was like a kids play area over there before, so I'm assuming they're changing that. But yeah, we're through Ford Park up to Hood, and we'll see how we get on up the hill. Hills are very tiring for me. I'm not used to it being from Cambridgeshire. Welcome to Hood Hill. Off we go. My legs are gonna hurt. So we're on Hood now. I came down the side path just so I could see where it went to before I go all the way up. I'm not even on the steep bit and it's steep, but it was like going down it, and I came the other way. But definitely get some good views from up here, and it's nice, all the rocks and stuff. It's I think I'm going to really enjoy running around this once I get used to doing the uphill bits. And yeah, let's get to the top. Ooh, once you get nearer the top, it's quite steep. It just keeps going up. Oh. Somebody did tell us yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, that if you come up from the other side it's a bit easier. Well, I might kind of go down the other side and then back up again and then back round, so I'll see. God, I imagine coming down here is a bit dodgy as well. Oh, flipping heck. I'm definitely not used to this steeper hill. I'm at the top now, totally out of breath. That last bit was really steep, and then there was a really slippy bit. Kind of wish I had my trail shoes up at this point, but up till that it's all been roads, so I'll pass. But we are at Wood Monument, and even though the wind has picked up again because I'm up high, and the wind has picked up, it's so like beautiful up here. When it's sunny, it's going to be absolutely stunning. So there is Ulverston over that way and over that way, and just beautiful fields and hills. We've got the bay out there, so it might be a bit dreary, but strangely I've still enjoyed it. There's these round here that tell you the places that you're looking at all around. Scaffold apparently is all the way over there. I think that's maybe the one you've seen in the far distance, but yeah, they've got them all around. There's different ones so you can see which way you're looking at. So I'm going to head down the back bit now, see where that takes me. I've only got another 2.5 miles to go, so I don't actually have that much to go. So yeah, wet, cold and windy, but it's been a fun adventure so far, and hopefully I'll get home soon and have a nice hot bath and some snacks. I have been having my malt loaf as I've been going as well. I ate while I was walking up the hill, as I had to walk anyway. Malt loaf with butter for the win. Around here. I mean, I have to, but I love it. It's really lovely. Like, it's super hard work, don't get me wrong, but it's really lovely. And I'm kind of having to pinch myself a bit that, like, this is my backyard essentially. There are obviously hundreds of trails to explore around the Lake District, but I can literally run from my house, and I'm here, like, with beautiful scenery and off-road trails, and it's just lovely. And yeah, I'm kind of having to think, oh my god, yes, we did it. And like I say, this is my local run. I can come here every week, you know, a couple of times a week if I want to, and it's fantastic. Now to head down. It's quite steep down, as it was steep coming up, and it's been raining more, so it's a bit slippy. I did slip a bit just up there, not really bad or anything though, I wasn't worried. But yeah, so just be careful on the way down, and once it levels out a bit more, I'll be able to pick up the speed. Back home now. I'm tired after 5 days of unpacking and lifting boxes and stuff. I am knackered. I'm cold, I'm soaked through, but I thoroughly enjoyed that. I really did. Yeah, fantastic run to go on, and I will be enjoying it a lot more in the future. That was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I probably walked half of it because going up is so steep, and like I said many times, I am not used to uphills yet. Hopefully I'll get used to that. And even on a couple of the downhill bits I had to walk a little bit. I have to wipe off the condensation because it was so steep and it was wet and it was slippy. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. Gonna have a hot bath and some snacks now, and see you tomorrow. Morning. So we're on week 8, day run 4 even. Today is Thursday because like I say, I'm doing my runs through the week as I've got the time off. So yesterday we did a bit of a scout round what would be my sort of shorter runs but looped a few together, and today what I've done is I've just gone on Garmin and I've said I want to do 8 miles in that direction, and it's given me a loop. I think it actually ended up being 9 miles, but that's fine. So we'll go and do that and see how we get on. So I started down the route that the Garmin had set for me, but I got to the end of a pass bit and it was like road, but like main road, and it's wet and it was quite busy traffic, so I decided I wasn't going to do that. So I turned around, so we're not following that route at all now, and I've just sort of come around and we're investigating more of the town really. I suppose I need to get to know it a bit better to know where the routes, the good routes are to run. I'll see if I can find some other people's routes on Strava or whatever. But yeah, we're just having a little bit of an explore and see where it takes us. So I ended up at the bottom of the path where I was yesterday, and I came down the back of Hood. So I thought, well, I'll go up this side and back down again. This was the sort of easier side. I won't go down the other side because that was slippy yesterday and it's rained more since, so I expect it'll be even more slippy. I'll just go up and back down this one, and then I'll go through town and see what else I can find. But so far I found some really nice little paths with water on the other side, and sort of takes you to the church from the bottom of Wood and various different things like that. So there's probably about, I don't know, loads of routes you can take from our house into town depending on which way you want to go, and they're all really nice. Oh, it's muddy. Again, no trail shoes because I thought I was going on the road, but it's fine. I can avoid the most of the mud. And it's not as windy or cold or raining as it was yesterday, but it's just like that fine drizzly rain. So we are still getting wet, but that's fine. So I'm enjoying doing just a little bit of exploring. So when Tom comes back, I'll at least be able to show him around a little bit, and we'll go and run through town. We can see where all the different shops are as well, I suppose. And yeah, like I say, I need to learn some of the routes better. I wish it wasn't misty and it was clearer, because you can't see it as good on the camera, but I can see the view, and it's really nice even in the mistiness, but when that sunshine, it's going to be fantastic. The path that we're going to run back down is all the way down there, and then we'll head back down. I think we are just over 3 miles, so still got 5 to go. Off we go. Okay, I'm kind of pleased we went just on a wander about now, because I found loads of nice little paths, and I've also found the start of the country away, which is fantastic because I want to be doing it that. I'm going to go up for a little bit because I've only got another less than 4 miles to do, so we'll just go up at a little bit. 2 miles turn around, well, probably 1.5 miles turn around and come back, because I've probably got about half a mile in the other direction to get home. But yeah, that's really cool. shoes aren't clean anymore. So I've just come from that way, which is really nice, but it was only a short bit from the actual town. And then I come to this side and I thought, oh, Cumbrian Way's that way, but actually then there's one there, and Cumbrian Way is through there. I really wanted to go, but unfortunately I don't have the shoes for it today, so what I will do is come back with my trail shoes another day and go that way, because that looks super interesting, and it just keeps going. So definitely either on a whatever day I'll come back with my trail shoes and go that way. For the minute we'll head back down here, because my road shoes are really not designed for that type of trail, muddy. There was another bit I can go along further up, and we'll do that instead. But yeah, I'm loving this adventure today as well, so definitely found lots of cool places to go. Back home now. Did just over 9 miles, finishing the last of my malt loaf. Malt loaf is a very good thing to take on a run, I have discovered. Yeah, that, again, absolutely sucked through. In fact, I'm even more wet today. I need to get some waterproof gloves. I was wringing them out for sure. But it wasn't as cold, and I still thoroughly enjoyed it. Found some new running routes. Went on a couple of bits I went on yesterday, but found some new bits as well. Found some great places to take the dogs, explored town, found the start of the Cumbrian Way, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, that's week 8 done, and next week, week 9, got back to a bit more normality of the days, and yeah, we'll see what we can find. See you next time.